Hi, I'm Alistair Atkin from Atkin Guitars in the UK. Today I'm going to show you our Dust Bowl 000 14 fretter. We're going to have a look around it, and at the end Paul's going to do a demo on it, so stick around because it's always nice to hear these things. We always get asked this and we often forget to actually play them for people. This is our version of a classic guitar that was made in the 30s, and it's an all mahogany guitar. This is a 000, so it's the same size as an OM, but it's got a shorter scale length. It's 24.9 inches long. For this guitar, we really wanted to put something together that felt as sort of vintage appropriate as possible. Traditionally, they were a cheaper guitar. We didn't put it in the range for quite a long time because we could never make this guitar cheaply. And even though the appointments aren't quite as full on as most other guitars, it still takes us a lot of time to get it absolutely right. So we eventually thought, let's put it into the range, and now this guitar is quite a popular one for us. We make this in an O, a double O, a triple O, 14 frets and 12 frets. So on this you've got the Indian rosewood fingerboard and bridge. You've got these black bridge pins, which I think looks really cool, and it also sets off this ebony nut as well. We've just had this guitar reviewed in Guitarist magazine this month, and we'll put a link to that. It got 10 out of 10, so that's pretty good, isn't it? We also have a slight V neck on these, so these are slightly thicker than our standard necks, and they're a 45mm nut, which is 1 3/4 inches, so a classic width, but it's not really fat, but there's more in the hand than there would be on one of our normal instruments. It's got this really nice sort of small heel here, and I think that sets it off rather nicely. And there's no binding on one of these guitars. They're all mahogany, but they have this really nice round on them, which we are careful to sand into it, that it just makes it flow really nicely. The pickguard is one of our celluloid guards, all made in-house and beveled in-house and polished. And the finish is our aged nitro finish. Now we do two finishes. This is the aged one, and this is the one that we do most of. And then we do heavy aged as well, which is where it looks like it's been put through its paces for 50 years. And so, yeah, that is the Dust Bowl 000 14 fret.